What is up, YouTube? And I am back with another video. But y'all, man, today will be a story time, man. Man. Now, disclaimer, I would like to apologize to the teacher that this happened to. It's been a long time. If you see this, let me know. I mean, you know who you are because you're the only teacher I did this to. First grade. Take out one for one. Go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe, man, because we need y'all, man. Make sure that y'all are steadily sharing the YouTube, man, because eventually y'all are the ones who help us get to where we need to be. All right, with that being said, today will be a story time, man, a crazy story time of the time I slapped my teacher. I really, and if I regret anything out of my almost 20 years living, it got to be slapping that teacher. She was so nice to me, always treated me with respect, and me being a kid, I don't know, man, I was troubled. All right, I was a troubled kid. So let me tell you the story. All right, so first I'm gonna start with the background. This lady was so nice. I was in the first grade. Yeah, first graders can be a savage. I was in the first grade. I'll never forget this story. I was in the first grade, and basically it was me, and I had two more close friends, right? It was a black dude and it was an Hispanic dude. So she would always put us in this circle, right? And we will always sit down and read books. This particular day, I literally went up to her and I was like, today, can we not read books? I said that. I said that to her. And she said, no, we do this every day. You know, we read Dr. Seuss and all that type of stuff, Junie B. Jones and all that type of stuff. So I was just like, okay, you know, great. But I don't want to read no books today. So me and my other two friends, we started faking like we were poking at her, like she was reading the book. She was reading the book, and we would like aim and like poke childish stuff, right? And I said, fuck that. You know, poking is acting like we touching her. That's lame. That is really lame. Like, no, I'm finna touch her for real. Everybody telling me, you know, they telling me like, no, don't do it. Blah, 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 blah. In my class, man, it was crazy because, like, I was doing some stuff that I had no business doing, all right, in the first grade and even kindergarten, and that's another story time. She said, stop talking. And I'm looking like, who is you talking to? Like, are you talking to me? Okay, bet. When she walked by, I'm going to hit this bitch. Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry. Okay, no, not like that. But, like, for real, that's what I said. Like, first grade me, that is literally what I said. I'm finna hit this bitch. Everybody like, no, don't do it. You know, she was nice. I'm not saying that she's not nice. And I am sorry for calling her the B word. But I did. I have to tell the truth. So, she walked by. I slapped her heel. Right? I slapped, like, the heel of her foot. Oh, for one. She stayed wearing flip-flops, for one. This lady stayed wearing flip-flops. She didn't care if it was winter time. She would literally come in and put on her flip-flops and walk around the classroom. And I hated the flop anyway. It was like flop, flop, flop. Like, and she would walk back and forth, like telling these stories, walking back and forth. So I hated the flop anyway. So I might as well smack her ass, you know. So I scraped her, like I literally scraped her the heel of her foot. I scraped it, right? She turned around, oh my God, who just put their hands on me? And me, it could only be 4 people. It was this girl and it was me and my 2 friends. So I'm still looking down like, what me, you know, like, and she asked the Hispanic dude, she was like, was it you? And he like, And she asked the girl, she was like, was it you? She said, mm-mm. Then she said, was it you? And she was looking at me. And I looked up and I said, mm-mm. And then she didn't ask my friend for some reason. The black one for some reason. And she was like, well, who did it? Casper? Did Casper touch me? Did Casper do it? She was like, so since nobody can tell me who did it, everybody go pull a red mark. So so I'm looking like I didn't care. I was like when I tell y'all I was a troubled kid, like I was kind of, I'm not even gonna lie, I was kind of troubled. So I didn't care. I got up immediately, like, okay, like even though, I still got, my discipline was still there. Like I still got discipline as a child. I just did not care up until, I got older. So the Hispanic dude told on me, like, no, he did it. Because for one, you get put on red mark, you get nothing out of the treasure chest, you get like a no to your agenda, all this type of stuff, right? So I'm finna get up and pull my red card because I didn't care. I was like, okay, I'll pull that. Like, I don't care. Like, give it to me, bro. Like, I don't care. So the dude tell on me. I'm looking at him like, dude, like, what's up? Like, bro, you supposed to be my partner. You supposed to be my boy. And you told on me. Like, and I end up fighting him, like, I think 2nd, 3rd grade. Anyway, over that same situation. Anyway, childish. Anyway, so he ended up telling on me. So I'm like, okay, like, now I'm she trying to punk me in front of the whole class. She gonna call my mama, all this type of stuff. So, we get ready to go to recess. Everybody know a kid don't take their recess. Put them in the corner, move their desk in the corner, whatever. But don't take that recess away. So she was like, no. She was like, no, Jadarius, we're gonna spend recess calling your mom. Well, my grandma at the time. Calling your grandma. I said, no, we're not. She said, what do you mean? What do you mean no? What do you mean no? So we go in the room, and I swear, my right hand, she picked up that phone, and I said, no. And I grabbed her hand, and I tried to put her hand back down on the desk. She snatched away from me. She said, what are you doing? I said, you're not going to call my parent. She said, yes, I am. I said, no, you're not. She said, yes, I am. I am going to call your parent. I am going to call your parent. And then I said, pap. And we both looked at each other like, did you really just do this? And I looked at like, did I just really? And she's like, oh my God. And she grabbed me like by my arm, snatched me up, dragged me out the classroom, took me to the principal. Her name was Miss Rose. The principal was named Miss Rose. Took me to the principal. They tried to paddle me, but my folks came with them. Basically, they said no. My folks said no. When I slapped this lady, I'm talking about like she went crazy. Like she dragging me down the hallway. Absolutely dragging me down the hallway. So I'm like, get off of me. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, I will slap you again. Yes. And my grandma got there. She's like, did you really slap this lady? Because she like, this ain't you. Did you really slap this lady? I said, yes, I slapped my teacher. I said, she tried to call you. And I would slap her again. And it just went left from there. Like I was just trying to show out back then. Because I was in front of people, like other classmates too. Like in the office. So I was just like, I'm bad. Like, what? Who gonna do something to me? Like, yes. And I would slap her again. And like, when I got home, you say abuse? You say abuse? Like, whew, I got my ass beat. Like, now I didn't got worse whippings for doing less stuff than that, but like, I got my ass beat. Like, it was crazy. And I had to apologize to her. The teacher, I got suspended for 2 days. I think it wasn't even, I didn't get much. And man, yeah, that's the story. Pretty much she and then the thing is about this lady, right? She didn't even like, she still liked me. Like, she still like treated me like her own. And like, she stopped teaching. Not after my year, but when I was in the 2nd grade, that was her last year teaching. And she came and she gave me a hug and all that. Not to mention, I caused my second grade teacher a lot of hell too. That lady cannot stand me, you know. So yeah, man, that's my story. That I slapped my teacher. I had to slap her though. Okay, no, I'll just laugh. I ain't like, bro. If that's the one thing that I regret, I actually do regret that story. All right, man. Appreciate it, man. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and comment down in the comment section because you already know I always got a story to tell. All right, FBT out.